Hi all. Today we will discuss how to configure DNS service. Okay, right. So for this, I am taking one server which act as a DNS server. So I am renaming it to DNS server. All right. One more server I am taking, which act as a uh, server of some domain like the network node domain server, right? Network node, the network node server. All right. So I am taking uh, data communication equipment, that is a switch, to connect all the nodes with each other. I am taking one PC, I am taking one laptop also. So now I connect all the devices with the switch so that they come across in a single network. So I connect all with the help of a straight cable. Now we can give the IPs. Manually I can give the IPs. I am not taking here configuring here DHCP service. So I am giving the IPs, simply IPs I am giving. I open the DNS server. Here fourth tab desktop, then IP configuration. Here I am giving IP. Suppose I am giving 10.0.0.1 and subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. Close it. Network node server have a IP address 10.0.0.2 and subnet mask of class A by default. These two client machines, they have a IP address of the same range, that is 10.0.0.3 and subnet mask of class A default. Then fourth machine, I'm giving 10.0.0.4 along with subnet mask of class A. So IPs are given to all the machines. Now next is, as I said, that DNS server have a record of all the domains along with their corresponding IP addresses. So here the network node server have a IP address. Which IP address? Here I am writing it 10.0.0.2. This is the IP address of DNS, this the network node server, right? And the DNS server have a IP address. I'm writing here 10.0.0.1. All right. So this is the IP address of DNS server. Now I configure here DNS service in the DNS server. So I open the DNS server. Third tab services. Here is a DNS service. Click on it. By default, it is off. Turn it on. And here the name I am taking as a domain, the network node.com. Suppose, right? You can give any name, abc.com, google.com, yahoomail.com, any, right? I'm choosing this. And its IP address is here. I have to give the IP address of the network node server, uh, 10.0.0.2, and add it. So the entry comes over here. This is the first record in the database. Similarly, we can add more and more. If we have more servers, we can add here in the DNS, right? Close this. Entry is done. Now uh, I want to open the page of network node from these machines, so I can change the page of the network node server also, HTML page. So I open this services HTTP. By default these two services protocols are on HTTP and HTTPS. Here is an index.html file, just edit it, and these are HTML tags. Here is written Cisco Packet Tracer. Here I am writing the domain name, just the network node. It is not necessary, just for reference I am writing the name of the domain, because I am just opening this page from the client machine. So we can understand that this page opens when we try to open from the client machine. So welcome to the network node. All right, save it. Yes, override, done. Now other thing is we have to add the DNS server address also in the client machines. So open both the client machines one by one. Desktop IP, here DNS server address. DNS server address is 10.0.0.1. The second machine also DNS server address 10.0.0.1. All right, done. Now we can easily open. I turn on first machine, open the, here just scroll right left, here is a web browser, open it. Here I am writing the networknode.com and click on go. So the page opens, the network node. Welcome to the network node. All right. So now DNS server works over here, operates here. The first of all, the query goes from here to the DNS server, because DNS server is address is being put in the client machines, both the client machines. So query goes here. The DNS server then completes the request, serves the request of the PC with the IP address of the network node. Then after getting the IP address of the network node domain from the DNS server, the query directly goes to the network node server and the page opens. Okay, similarly in the second machine also, open the web browser, scroll right, then here I'm writing the networknode.com. Similarly it opens. So in this way you can configure. We can here it is a single network. We can make multiple networks also by using routers, but the process is same in that way also. Okay, all right, then you can also try. Thank you.